The floorboard creaked beneath my boot. She didn't hear it. The front door had barely shut when her voice carried from the living room. I stopped. One foot in the hall, the other still halfway outside the life I thought I had. Her laugh was sharp, mean, the kind that strips skin without leaving bruises. He's pathetic. Thinks working 3 jobs makes him a real man. I didn't breathe. I'm just glad I don't have to pretend I'm attracted to him anymore. Another voice chuckled, lower, closer. The neighbor, Jason. My hands were still wrapped around the paper bag of takeout. I'd rushed home to surprise her. I thought it would make her smile, that maybe, just maybe, she'd wrap her arms around me like she used to. Instead, I stood there, invisible in my own home. No one pretends harder than the betrayed. She greeted me 20 minutes later with a kiss that tasted like ash. Said she missed me, said I worked too hard. I nodded, smiled. Something broke inside me, but I didn't flinch. That was the last thing I let her take. She didn't notice my eyes, didn't hear the silence where my soul used to be. The next morning, I packed her favorite lunch, kissed her cheek, told her I loved her, and I meant it, not the words, the performance. Love became a mask I wore better than she did. That night, I watched her phone light up. Jason's name. A heart. She smiled like a schoolgirl in heat. I smiled too, because now I knew what I was dealing with. I started small, subtle, surgical. Her passcode, her calendar, her search history. A meeting of his house every Wednesday always marked Pilates. His garage camera was unsecured. I mirrored the feed to my laptop. Week 1, they kissed in the driveway. Week 2, they didn't make it out of the car. I didn't cry, didn't scream, didn't even blink. Instead, I found the lease agreement she'd forced me to co-sign 2 years ago. Jason's name was on the witness line. I smiled at the irony. I created a private server, uploaded videos, screenshots, messages, labeled each file by date and time. Truth is a scalpel. You have to wield it slowly if you want it to cut clean. By the 3rd week, I knew enough. Where they met, what they said, how she spoke about me when she thought I wasn't watching. He thinks all those hours make him a man, but he's just a glorified paycheck. She said it while lying naked next to him. I memorized every syllable. I let them harden into armor. Her birthday came. I made reservations, bought her favorite perfume, booked a hotel she loved. She thought it was romance. It was a burial. At dinner, I gave her a black velvet box. Inside wasn't jewelry. It was a flash drive. She laughed. "What's this?" I didn't answer. She opened it on her phone, watched herself betray me from 3 angles. The color drained. Her fork hit the table. The room blurred around us, but I stayed still. "You were supposed to be working," she whispered. I looked her dead in the eyes. I was. Her hands trembled. Mine didn't. "You filmed me?" "No," I said. "You exposed yourself. I just paid attention." Back at the hotel, she followed me in silence. Tried to cry. Tried to explain. Said it just happened. Said she felt unseen. I didn't raise my voice. Didn't raise my hand. Instead, I handed her another folder. Paper this time. Tangible. Heavy. Divorce papers. Filed. Signed. With cause. Adultery. She gasped. Then I handed her the second envelope. From her employer. I had sent the entire archive, her escapades with Jason, to their ethics board. She had signed a moral clause. It was more than a job. It was her identity. I gave them everything, I said. They gave you 30 minutes to clear your desk. She collapsed onto the bed like a dying thing. "You destroyed my life," she whispered. I looked at her, expressionless. "No," I said. "You just never realized it was yours to destroy." I moved out the next day. Didn't take much. Just the coffee mug my mother gave me, and my peace. I sleep now, hard, uninterrupted, dreamless. People ask if I miss her, if I regret it, if I still believe in love. I just smile, because sometimes the best revenge is proving you were never the fool. The fool was the one who thought you'd never open your eyes. And now, mine never close.